Tan. Tan can be used in a variety of different ways. Traditionally, people just look at the tan as a supporting a punch. You can. It's a very traditional way of using it. But tan can be used simultaneously with a strike to open an angle. It's actually there to fix an angle, so it can maintain control over the angle, it allowing you more time to strike. But it can be used singularly as a strike. It can operate a rotation. It can sometimes be used to drag. And sometimes it can be used to split. This is one we're going to work on now. This is a classic Wang Chun Lung attack method. If you're from the Wang Chun Lung lineage or you're affiliated with a Wang Chun Lung lineage member, then you should be able to produce this attack hand very well. If you can't, chances are not really working the Wang Chun Lung system or don't have experience inside the Wang Chun Lung system. It's important because it shows you how to use the tan to split an angle and operate a gap to run a straight line attack. And how it works is, from the roll, as I move back from my bong down to my tan, I cut through the centre. This is brilliant because it teaches a fastidious elbow. It's really good for training. Whoever's receiving this, it's training them not to let go of this elbow. Because essentially all your defence mechanism on either side is based on your capacity to maintain this. And also it's there to help you think about multiples. Fights don't operate in singular strikes. When one's finished, something else is coming. People keep hitting until they're struck or until you strike them. That's when the pause takes place. So it's a really good habit to understand that if somebody tries once, don't think they're finished, they're probably going to come in and try and hit you again. And a lot of people, if they're not from Wang Chun lineage, when you play this on them, they'll stop you with the first elbow, and then the second time it comes in it fails, and then you lead straight through. So it's massive at pinpointing shortcomings inside your structural defence mechanism. It's as powerful for the receiver as it is for the person exacting it on the partner. And it needs to be clean and sharp. Now, most of you know this footwork, right? Cut. Who's not familiar with this footwork? This cutting. Okay, good. On the defence then, what we'll need from our partners, for the most part, is a nice clean line cut back 45. So, as I move in, then he cuts the angle to return to facing for me. Shall we break this down a little bit? Just make sure everyone's on the same page. So, regardless of whether you've done this before or not, the timing for this then is at the point where the elbow hits the low line. When you get there, put your foot up and charge. You have to make sure that it's not a lean. It's not an expansion through the joint. If you expand past your knee, you'll jut this straight down. Bring your head with you too. So everything on the top must be supported by a leg. So as the elbow moves forward, the knee moves forward to support it. Try and minimise the amount of time where you've got one foot off the floor. Will mean any downward pressure on here is, you can run a downward pressure for me. It's taken to a bare minimum, meaning you can maintain your shape. Take your foot off the floor for a long time, he'll take you back there himself. So, as my tan drops in, you can count it if you want, if you're new to this. 1, 2, 3, go. And keep this box out up partners. On the receiving side, when you finish, you need to ensure that this hand is flush on the centre, both elbows inside the shape of his jersey, facing belly button, facing the core, belly button facing the spinal column. We'll kick this on, I'm going to come around and help everybody, alright? Alright, off you go.